Hello, my 3D printer peeps. I'm sitting here amongst, quite honestly, just a gaggle of loud equipment. Just machines that won't shut the f*** up. I mean, they're vibrating, they're whining, they're singing back and forth. And to be honest with you, they're driving me, oh, for f***'s sake. There goes another one. Now the K1 is starting. Oh, there's an S1. Behind the camera, there's an S1 running. Shaking like this. And I'll be honest with you, I'm just tired of printing shit. And today, I'm turning over a new leaf, opening up a new page, and starting something new. So, amongst all this noise, it is with great pleasure that I come here today to announce to you the imminent launch of my new channel, 3D Cookout. Effective immediately, I am going to begin repurposing these printers to shoot content for my all-new channel, showing you guys how to use your 3D printers to cook healthy and unhealthy meals at home. Also, with this being a much more casual channel, I will no longer need to keep my favorite comfort foods, such as hot bean juice, more casually known as coffee, off the camera shot. I know what some of you are thinking, this is absolutely ridiculous, but I'm here to tell you it's not. In the coming weeks, you're going to see me cook things such as pizza, frozen dinners, bacon, pork brajol, hamburgers, ham, hot dogs, and even chicken legs. Let's get into it. I know what you're thinking. Mr. 3D Cookout, what if I only have a small bed printer? Well, I've got great news for you. Small bed printers like this, the Creality Ender 3 Pro, are great for small foods. Here's the best part. I know you guys are really sick of worrying about bed adhesion and things sticking too much to the bed, and you're tired of using things like glue stick. Well, here on 3D Cookout, cooking with our 3D printers, we can say goodbye to our stick of glue and hello to our stick of butter. With 3D cooking, we're not interested in bed adhesion. We want our food not to stick to the plate. Here is the glass plate, always a good option for food like hamburgers and hot dogs. But I know sometimes you want to cook food with texture. You've talked about chefs and how they say your meat has to have good texture, right? It's times like that you swap out the glass plate and you simply toss on a textured PEI plate. With a textured plate like this, you know you're going to get good meat with good texture. To get started, we need to heat our beds. So go ahead and find the temperature setting for your bed and just crank it up. I mean, who cares how hot? Just turn that sucker and press heat. Once your bed is up to about 40 degrees Celsius, you can go ahead and put a thin layer of butter on your plate. That's going to help you with heat transfer and prevent you from having excessive bed adhesion. And don't give me any crap about cleaning your bed or having a messy bed. I've been on Reddit. I know you guys aren't cleaning your bed. Now, let's have a quick look at some of the foods I'm going to show you how to cook using a 3D printer in the videos to come in the coming weeks. Here on your small bed printer, using the glass bed, we've got hamburgers and we've got hot dogs. Two American barbecue classics inside on your very own 3D printer. Listen to that glorious sizzle. Tell me that doesn't sound better than a stepper motor. But Mr. Cookout, what if I have a large bed printer and I want to cook something better than hot dogs and hamburgers? Here I am with a CR10 and Kathy. But Mr. Cookout, what if I have a really big printer? Like an Ender 5 Plus.
Pizza!
Child's play, you say? You've got something bigger? Like a CR6 Max? I've got two words for you.
Thanksgiving!
I know what you're saying, but Mr. Cookout, remember back in the day when we were kids, we had these awesome little ovens. They were called Easy Bake Ovens, and you could put brownies and cookies, and it cooked little things with a light bulb, and if you stuck your finger in, you got stuck and you burned the shit out of yourself. What are today's kids supposed to do? What does the 3D printer industry have for today's youth? Well, I'm glad to tell you that both my friends at Cookout and Creality have the answer to you, and that is the Easy Bake 3D printer. Here we have Cookout's fully enclosed 3D printer, and Creality has their cute little bed-slinging 3D cooker. Both of these are just the right size for a cookie and a brownie. Alright, Mr. Rundown. I'm not so much a member of, the common folk. I'm a little more of the snooty, highbrow type. For example, I like to smoke my food. Smoking requires a very special process, very special piece of equipment, very special ingredients. So you and your ridiculous 3D cooking methods, what are you going to do when someone says to you that they want to smoke their food? Well, Mr. High Cuisine, I present to you the enclosed 3D smoker. Pop this sucker open. You're going to go ahead and lay down a protective layer of aluminum foil. Now you will add to that foil layer something for smoky flavor such as applewood, cedarwood, or lump coal for that good old-fashioned backyard barbecue flavor. Next up, going against all of your 3D printing instincts, we're going to go ahead and add a small cup of water. This is going to go ahead and add moisture to the printer. Forget about your dehumidifiers. Think of this as a humidifier. Now go ahead and add the food to be smoked. I'm going to add chicken leg and pork braciole. Close the door, and then what you want to do is get a quality spray bottle, fill it with water, and get a good short going. So just wedge it in by the electronics, give it a few good pulls, and crank the temperature up. And would you look at that? What say you now, Mr. I Can't Cook Food in a 3D printer? So, if you're like me and you're just absolutely sick of test dogs, big dogs, small dogs, benchies, little benchies, big benchies, gold dogs, green dogs, red dogs, black dogs, brown and white dogs, green dogs, another benchies, a small dog, a bigger dog, a slow printed dog, a fast printed dog. If you're just tired of testing 3D printers, join me in my new channel and trade your stick of glue for a stick of butter, your scraper for a spatula, your IPA for IPA, and let's get our cookout on. And now, without further ado, let's kick off this channel by feeding the family. Hot dog, pork braciole, and chicken. So there you have it. I've gone ahead and served my family fresh food cooked straight from the 3D printer. So those of you who are just sick and tired of 3D printing with your 3D printers can go ahead and do something a whole lot better and cook food for your family with the 3D printers that you already have at home, just like this. Wait, what?
Happy April Fools!
Hey. With the same 3D printers you already have at home. Let's do it again.
What?
Left the hamburger on the table.
Oh, fuck! 1, 2. Thanksgiving!
Whatever this thing is. Okay, I guess we'll do it again.
Okay.
But don't be counting. What say you now, Mr. I Can't Smoke Food in a 3D printer? What say you now, Mr. I Can't Cook Food in a 3D printer? Close the door. And Creality's bed-slinging 3D cooking printer. A CR6. And Creality's cute little bed-slinging... Did I do it again?
Pizza! Pizza.
No, I need more time.
Pizza.
Three cookout. So this is Mr. Rundown, Mr. Adventure, Mr. Cookout, right?
Okay.
What's that called? Ham? Sliced ham?
Ham steak,
Ham steak.
right? Because it's flat.
Here I am with a CR10 and what's your name?
Ham steak.
Yeah, ham steak. Goddamn.
Yeah, right. Your ham steak, Mr. Adventure.
No, I'm Mr. Cookout.
Yeah, all right.
Excuse me.
Oh,
You're not wearing your apron.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Just gonna plop
Dump.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Just dump it like.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
That was amazing.
That is just.
But Greg, Mr. Cookout, Mr. 3D Cookout. This is the best part. Here's the best part. We can do away with our glue stick and say hello. We can say goodbye to our glue stick and hello to our hamburgers, ham, hot dogs, hot dogs.
And now where do I put it?
On the bed.
Over. We have to put it on that.
Yes. I'm used to being looked at when I act like an idiot. Except for you, I'm always used to be looked at by you. Foodie peeps, for all my foodie peeps. My new channel, 3D Cookout.